Hi, and welcome to week 5 of Extra Crunch. A lot of teams are taking this week for the bye week as it is the midway point in the regular season here in West Tennessee, but we did have some really good games. We started out with Northside at Lexington, really good battle there. Then we headed down the road for Liberty at Southside and finished it up with TCA at JCM. Check it out.
All right, Northside, let me hear you make some noise!
As predicted in today's edition of the Friday Morning Blitz, the matchup between Northside and Lexington was definitely the game of the week. With senior quarterback Martavius Love calling the plays, the Indians immediately went to the air to start the game and were able to make some pretty good drives together. Here you see Love connect with Shartavius Rivers. A good scoop there by Rivers on third down to keep the drive alive. Big third down here for the Indians deep in Tiger territory. Love scrambles, breaks away from a couple tackles, and gets the ball. Looks like it's complete over to Jarvis Bryant. They say no catch, but upon the replay, you will see he does get the first foot in bounds. Nonetheless, play stalled, and Lexington would take over. With freshman quarterback Tylen Johnson taking the snaps, the Tigers opted to keep the game on the ground, but strong defense from the Indians forced a third and long pass, which was batted away, forcing one of many 3-and-outs for the Tigers on the night. With the Tigers punting, it appears Indians wide receiver Collie Curry touches the ball. It's picked up by the Tigers and run in, but the eventual call was overturned, so the ball would come back to Northside. Northside would score late in this one to take a 13-7 win over Lexington.
Interception by number 6 of Lexington.
Two former District 14 AA rivals squared off here as Southside woes continue in the 2013 season as they traveled to Liberty. Liberty already in control, 28-0 in the second quarter. This Jalen Golden interception set up the Crusaders in excellent field position. Liberty would keep the ball on the ground to keep the clock running in the second quarter here as running back Devin Bush breaks a couple of tackles to get Liberty in a first and goal situation. The next play, designed quarterback keeper by A.J. White, gets all the way down to the 5-yard line. Another handoff to Bush would take the Crusaders all the way down to the 1-yard line. Bush would punch it in from one on the next play to make it 34-0. Extra point was no good, but in the end, it was all Liberty as they took it from Southside. Your final, 41-0. TCA and JCM were meeting for the first time in program history at Lane Field Friday night. The Lions held a 21-6 edge at halftime and quickly added to it in the third quarter as junior quarterback Kyle Aiken connects with Grant Revere here for the score. After the extra point, the Lions led over JCM 28-6. JCM would mount a comeback, eventually making the score 28-14, but in the end, TCA was too much as they stayed unbeaten at 6-0. Your final score was TCA 49, JCM 28. And some other finals from around West Tennessee. ECS number 5 ranked knocked off USJ 35-10. Was a close one there, but ECS was too much in the end. Also, Haywood all over Fayette Ware. Fayette Ware remains winless. 47-0 was your final there. Hardin County knocked off McNary Central 55-20. Adamsville all over Collinwood. It was 37-2 was your final. That was all of the 7 o'clock games. In the 7:30 games, Camden knocked off Huntington 31-14. Union City at Dresden, real good high-scoring contest there, 42-32 your final as Union City takes it. Brewston knocked off Greenfield 45-6, cutting a 47-game losing streak. Gibson County finally picks up a win, 42-0 over Fulton, Kentucky. Big win for them, big celebration up in Gibson County tonight. Lake County lost to West Carroll, 48-28 was your final. Gleason was over McEwen, 55-14. And Humboldt knocked off McKenzie in a really tight contest. Humboldt takes it 27-20. Stay tuned to JacksonSun.com for all the stories. Getting ready to post as soon as they're done. Also pick us up Saturday in the print edition. And thanks for tuning in to JacksonSun.com. Your source for local sports here in West Tennessee every day.